On the news tonight, President Tinubu comments off-cycle governorship elections in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo. Calls for free, fair, and peaceful conduct. FCT to host National Solemn Assembly prayer. And FCT Social Development Secretariat empowers indigent people living with HIV/AIDS. Welcome to the evening news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Oba Ali. President Bola Tinubu has, for the first time, commented on the forthcoming off-cycle governorship elections in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo State, calling for free, fair, and peaceful conduct.
The president sued for peace when he presented flags to governorship candidates on the platform of APC ahead of November 11 elections in the mentioned states. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State is gunning for a second term, while Usman Ododo is contesting to replace Governor Yahaya Bello in Kogi State. Timi Priya Silva also has opportunity to aim the number one seat in Bayelsa State after due to his first spell that was truncated in 2008. The candidates, in company of the National Working Committee of the party, led by the national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje, believe they are popular in their respective states and sure of victory.
Public opinion as of today is that APC is the party to beat in these three states. We are very excited about it, but we are still working because it's still work in progress. And to the glory of God and by His grace, we'll be successful in these elections.
We did not stop campaigning. We decided to still do our village-to-village campaign, house-to-house campaign. And today, even the PDP is aware that in a fair contest, they can never win that election.
APC in Kogi State doesn't have any opposition. There are no match. What we are just waiting for is the day for us to announce our victory. They know that.
The three states of Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo are due for the off-cycle elections on November 11.
And here in NTA, the Association of Nigerian Television Authority Pensioners, ANTAP, commends federal government decision to cushion the effect of subsidy removal with a sum of 25,000 naira for 3 months and appeals for more. This was at the 23rd annual conference of the association in Abuja, and that report by Bosede Abel will come up in our subsequent bulletin. In a bid to build a strong financial system for people living with HIV/AIDS, 33 persons have been trained in sewing skills and equally presented with sewing machines. Secretary, FCT Social Development Secretariat Ibrahim Aminu Masari said 200 persons have been empowered this year by the Secretariat through HIV/AIDS unit. Deborah Gazajimaika reports.
After a successful training period, other 25 indigent persons got empowered with grinding engines.
They are the people that choose what skill they want to be trained or want to be empowered under income generating activities.
Dr. Chinemere-led team, with the support of the Mandate Secretariat, have so far empowered over 200 persons. They say it is about impact, while calling on all and sundry to join in supporting this laudable initiative.
The responsibility of doing this kind of program, and we try as much as possible to help them, to encourage them. We understand so that they shouldn't feel as if they are neglected. They are part of the society. They are part of us.
The HIV/AIDS unit of the Social Development Secretariat is soliciting collaboration from the public to continually give support to people living with the virus, while beneficiaries show appreciation to the team.
Millions of people are out there looking for who will give them this kind of opportunity. They don't have. If you're privileged to get the opportunity, please use it very, very well.
The gardening machine that they gave me today, I'm very, very happy.
Beneficiaries were urged to maximize the items to improve their standard of living in Abuja. Deborah Gazaj Micah, NTA News.
Still on health, a professional eye care organization in Abuja, Eye Care Aid Foundation, in partnership with the Nigerian Television Authority, has carried out a free medical outreach comprising comprehensive eye examination and other services for staff and management of Nigerian Television Authority NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Gideon Yohana, who captured the session, reports that no fewer than 50 beneficiaries were impacted.
To enhance staff efficiency and good health, the NTA management deemed it fit to provide free eye check where all staff and host community can access the healthcare service. Eye Care Aid Foundation is concerned with eye diagnostics and corrective measures.
It's something that they also need to be added. So this one of the way management is just appreciating them by allowing these people come, check their eyes for free, and then give them any medication that is needed.
Eye challenges are everywhere, and over 2 million people are either going blind or yet to go blind. So we want to provide these reading glasses to take care of near vision of people so that they can be able to see properly, because if you don't see properly, you can't be able to carry out your day-to-day activities.
Esther and Victor are two beneficiaries of this laudable initiative. They advise all to frequently check the eyes to avoid sudden blindness.
They gave me reading glasses. Then they prescribed some drugs because, okay, I want to say thank you for organizing this free eye check. Because a lot of people, like I'm one of them, I checked my eyes like 2 years ago. And
the function of the eye is very, very important. So I really appreciate the management for this effort that they have made to see that we check our eye to see how far you can be able to use your eyes.
The World Health Organization report indicates that globally, at least 1 billion people have a near-distance vision impairment that could have been prevented or is yet to be addressed. This calls the need to frequently check the eye. In Abuja, Gideon Yohana, NTA News.
Come 1st of December 2023, Christians will come from within the FCT and across the Federation to thank God for the gift of the nation, its new leadership, and chart a new course. Chairman Planning Committee Archbishop Leonard Kawas reiterated the meeting at a press briefing at the International Christian Center, Abuja. Gideon Yohana again has the details.
At the Jubilee Hall, National Ecumenical Center, Abuja, wife of Secretary to the Government of the Federation tasked all Nigerians to be partakers of the prayer aimed at handing the nation over to God.
Nigeria at a time like this needs all the prayers. We need prayers for healing, for unity, for prosperity, for togetherness, and for a better future. Amen. And there could be no better time than now.
The Chairman Planning Committee recounts prophecies made against the nation's progress, saying it is time to thank God Nigeria survived them.
Some people said, oh, Nigeria is a failed nation that is still working. And how it is working, you don't know how it is working. All these fallacious statements, God has not allowed any of them to come to pass. Amen. But the will of God has prevailed. God has given us a leader, and it is now time for all of us to gather and unite and support our leader, our president, and so that Nigeria will make rapid progress.
So whether you're a Christian or not, join us to thank God. God is for everybody. God is our creator. And that is why this very one is a different one, because we are here gathered to just thank God.
As the clock counts to the solemn National Assembly, 1st of December 2023, a 40-day fasting has been kick-started in this regard. In Abuja, Gideon Yohana, NTA News.
Meanwhile, to achieve free flow of information for the public, stakeholders must rise against impunity against journalists. A cross-section of media practitioners stated this while commenting on this year's International Day to End Impunity against Journalists. Ramatu Abdullahi has the full report.
From going to scout for news stories, conducting interviews, writing the report, publishing or airing it, journalists are always on the go. They work tirelessly with dedication, hard work and professionalism to keep the public informed, thereby shaping public opinions, fostering transparency and holding authorities accountable. However, available statistics from UNESCO indicate that 88 journalists were killed globally in 2022. Apart from killing, journalists are also subjected to countless threats ranging from kidnapping, torture and other forms of harassment while carrying out their jobs.
More unfortunately, most of these crimes are not even investigated. That is the worst part of it, and are being perpetuated by state actors and even non-state actors.
If you look at what is happening in Gaza today, as at yesterday, I saw a report stating that about 30 journalists have been murdered. Now, that is a war situation. In political realms too, you get journalists being murdered. Why? Because somebody probably had the effrontery to go and report on a subject matter that a few very powerful individuals find rather very uncomfortable.
The International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists is to draw attention to the globally high level of impunity against the journalists and its damaging impact.
You should always be guided by a professional principle of fairness, being factual, and also always getting balance to some of these issues and stories.
Media practitioners also advocate strict punishment of perpetrators of the crime to curb the menace. Ramatu Abdullahi, NTA News.
Let's now join our sports desk for Sports Brief.
Ogun State Remo Stars began the second month of the NPFL season with a 3-0 victory over Shooting Stars to boost their form at the top of the table with 4 wins and a loss. Meanwhile, Manchester United slumped to an 8 defeat as their League Cup defense came to a limp end as they suffered a 3-0 home defeat on Wednesday night against Newcastle. With draws of the next round pitching 9-time champions Liverpool to play West Ham and Chelsea set to battle Newcastle in the quarterfinals. Talking tennis, Ons Jabeur donates part of her WTA final prize money to help Palestinians after her first win at the tournament in Cancun. The Tunisian former world number 2 avenged her Wimbledon final loss to Marketa Vendrosova with a 6-4, 6-3 win, making a comeback in the semi-final race after Monday's loss to Coco Gauff. With Sports Brief, Michael Okondo.
And that's how we conclude the English version of the news. Please stay tuned. Translation comes up shortly. I am Aisha Uba Ali. Have a pleasant evening.
Amaje wize kwenye kwa wei wonana iwo abada zaza ishandaje zuma woniye waguba ngai ayi kitukoda Bola Tinubu woku bada antuko tunu asaknibo namba balonu baya sakni bado onkoji wen ngage asakye mba ben mba jin agomna yan wa dabada ngbe kun osun kun ya nge abekin azafi ngaichia ntna yifidnai bada yakwen ayi kitukoda yan antuko tunu asaknibo okoneji bada kunsin wa da kasanu wa gun obe jei na baige afi aje akala nun sapa yuya debora gazaji maika wale sheba webe na beda wagna ige azanu mbanu ifi nyasan lolo igna ko pelege HIV aza nlo shita chegun ata aku yekpe gaba ajogunya ate zenyibon aku acheche anyakunya gaba nabaige kwa mabajin nanu ba wewesa yanka kpeje abeda awednaya nun a gwamnati atuntin shimba Ibrahim Aminu Masari wagage inyeleye azaye pya aku majin gaba nlo tayi ngun aba nun ayan gbogbo wiekunu okonejin gunzanga nenya antichenu bedogun nun ba ngwai nadolo nun a nadejin ba ajejelu koyan bai nun yekpe lolo nun wiekunu sopa ba ku be ajejelu ko peje gun atun atnejin ba bai ga aza ayekaya she azaba jin apma wo chewe nwa wo wiekunu kan atigena ta haje hadna inwe inwegban nanu naye aku azamu nun adada aga azagmai amaganyi ayabanya zanwa la sheba webe na beda nje gideon yohana wagage atntin nun abaye baku buwa fun awu ndeye bai gange ncha jejin ja jejin amaje abo babo wole lainu saisu.
Masu kallo da sauraron mu assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka ga takaitattun fassarar labaranmu na yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. A yayin da shirye-shiryen zaben gwamnonin ke ci gaba da gudana a jihohin da za a yi zaben a karon farko shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya yi tsokaci akan lamarin zaben gwamnonin da za a yi a jihohin Bayelsa, Kogi da Imo. Inda ya buƙaci a yi zaɓe na gaskiya mai tsafta cikin kwanciyar hankali da lumana domin ci gaban dimokuraɗiyya, zaman lafiya da ci gaban ƙasa baki ɗaya. Domin samar da hanyar kuɗi ga masu rayuwa da cutar sida mai karya garkuwar jiki, an baiwa mutane 33 horon ɗinki da tallafin kekunan ɗinki wanda za su kama sana'ar ɗinki da su don kyautata rayuwarsu. Wakiliyarmu Dabera Gazaji Maika ta rawaito mana cewa ta baiwa horo da tallafi a sashen masu rayuwa da cutar a cikin shekarar nan ta 2023 domin kyautata rayuwarsu. Domin tantance lafiyar idanuwan ma'aikatansa su ji daɗin yin aikin ƙungiyar ƙwararrun ma'aikatan gidan sun ba su tabarau da sauran shawarwari na inganta lafiyar idanuwansu domin jin daɗin aiki. Waɗanda suka samu kulawar sun nuna farin cikinsu a kan hidimar tare da yin godiya ta musamman ga hukumar. Ƙarshen labaran namu na yau kenan sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu. Allah ya tashe mu lafiya.
Thanks for joining us on Weekly News Wrap.
Thank you very much for having me.
And it is on that note we welcome you to today's edition of the program.
I will celebrate creativity, lasting impressions.
There's no book stating that this is the role for men.
On the news.
On the news at 7.
Ndị ọgụma malekere anyị n'uhuruchi taa nụrụ akụkọ ụwa na nkenke. Aha m bụ Kubilichukwu Francis Igbo.
Onyeisiala Bola Tinubu ekwuola okwu izizi maka nhọpụta a ga-eme na steeti atọ nke ala anyị nke gụnyere Bayelsa, Kogi nakwa Imo steeti. Onyeisiala kpọrọ oku ka e mee ya bụ nhọpụta n'udo ma gbochie ọgbaghara maọbụ tigbuo zọgbuo ọbụla. Na mbọ